Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Currently gonna get the 8410 outside and gonna try to plant some wheat today. Fixed a few things on it. Yeah, should be ready to go as far as fluids and tire pressure and everything else. Kind of gave it a quick check over. Yeah, until we get it out in the field and find something else wrong with it, I think we're good to go. Started combining yesterday, well 2 days ago, but we only did 30 acres. The field itself is 150 acres. And I think there's a little less than 50 acres to go today. So Dad or somebody else is gonna probably run the combine and I'm gonna start planting. Got our wheat seed in the big gravity wagon, the Kilbros 555. Gonna open the back door up and then we can hook this up to the pickup or maybe the 4010. We're just going around the corner today. Yeah, if you want to check out the start of harvest on this 150 acres, that should be the last video already uploaded. Being Sunday today, we're kind of dragging our feet. It's after 8 o'clock now. It's almost 9. But usually can't start combining until lunchtime anyways. The dew has been really heavy in the mornings, so that kind of needs to dry off before we get rolling with the combine. We have the first 60 acre spread. So the first field, the farm split into 2 fields, and the small fields 60 acres. So we're waiting on more fertilizer, but it's Sunday. I doubt we're getting any more today. We'd prefer to spread the fertilizer before we plant, just for driving on the ground after it's planted and compacting the wheat seed, and the no-till coulters and the no-till blades on the air seeder would kind of help bury some of the fertilizer and kind of work it in a little bit. So I don't think we're gonna push too hard and just kind of wait until we get the bigger half that still needs to be somewhat combined, spread with fertilizer before we plant that half. So looks like I'm only doing 60 acres today, which is still quite a bit for a 30-foot air seeder. Look through the book here real quick and see what I need to set the transmission, how much seed I'm going to be putting down on the ground. I'm going to be shooting for 1 million seeds per acre, and I'm going to try to set it at 150 pounds per acre and see what that looks like on the monitor. We have it kind of marked here in the book of what I did last time, and I set the transmission at 58. So we'll go set that. You're able to adjust it right here in the cab, but this has been screwed up since we bought the air seeder probably 7-8 years ago. We're gonna set the transmission way up here. It's down, still set for beans. Well, for some reason, the screw here is seized up. I can't turn it by hand, and yeah, I need a pair of channel locks or a dead blow hammer to try to break this loose. I sprayed it down with some oil, and hopefully we can get this to turn. I don't believe anything actually is wrong with the transmission itself. I think it's just kind of rusted in here from power washing and sitting, so the screw doesn't want to turn right here. adjusted my rate a little bit higher. I was planting a little too light. I usually go around the whole field twice, but I ended up just going up across that south headland and then coming back. So there's a little gap right here I gotta fill in, and then this headland on the north end. So with me today, so that's kind of why I didn't record, because his mom and sister were in the tractor too, and it was a little crammed in here. But yeah, we're gonna try to get moving now. Filling in these gaps between the end row and my AB line right now. The monitor's gonna keep yelling at me because I'm able to turn the right side or left side of the drill off, so I'm only planting with the left side at the moment. Be good to go. Back and forth now. It's gonna get really repetitive. Dad's on the other side, finishing up the beans. It still seems like I'm planting just a little light. So I'm gonna hop out one more time and try to adjust it again. There's the Kenworth. Just got the first load of the day. That's too cool, having everything going at once. This doesn't happen too often on our farm. I think I have everything set where I want it now. Everything seems to be working good. So this is the fourth pass. No, that's Grandpa. Yep. No, we're planting wheat. Maybe in a little bit.
Whoa, what's he doing in the combine?
That's the air seeder. Yep.
That's your guy.
Turned on for the low tank warning, so I'm gonna do one more round here, go get reloaded. That's just about finishing up. I think he's only got a couple acres left. All the long rows are done. He's got a few passes to go along the ditch there. This half of the farm is done. I'm gonna wait on getting fertilizer in the morning and start planting the big half. So I am gonna take the 4010 and seed wagon home. Well, I just moved the seed wagon back to the big field. I got the air seeder parked way over by those trees. So I gotta go walk and grab that, and I'm gonna start. Oh, looks like Dad's here. He can give me a ride. Get the 8410 fired up again, and I should have enough seed on to do the headlands this morning before I got to get reloaded. That, and we are still waiting for the fertilizer spreader to get reloaded. It's parked over at the farm. Well, I got half the headlands done. I got the one out by the woods, drove along the east edge, and I still got to do the south headland here along the road. That timed up pretty decent. The fertilizer spreader got reloaded. Tyler's spreading right in front of me now. And I think he's got to get reloaded one more time to get this farm done. And then he's probably going to go back to combining. We ended up moving the combine to the bin site last night. So hopefully this afternoon we can start there. But I'll probably be up here the rest of the day. Must have some sort of something in the tank because I keep getting a warning that one of the rows wants to keep plugging. So stick or something in there that's not supposed to be in there in the tank. So keep our eye on that. Yeah, 25 and 26. Must be something down by the cup under the tank. Trying to plug it. Well, the last time we had wheat on this farm was back in 2019. It's kind of cool and interesting, but yeah, that was kind of the first year I started putting farm videos on YouTube. So if you want to check that out, we have our older combine and older grain head. Really, nothing else has changed as far as harvest equipment goes. Everything else, same grain cart, 8100, 8410, stuff like that. It's all pretty the same. And even, yeah, I planted this with the air seeder. We already had the air seeder instead of our old box drills. Just got reloaded again. I think the spreader is almost empty. It's gonna have to get reloaded, but I think they're bringing the tender truck right here. It's a little bit later in the afternoon now. Kind of weird timing, but reloading the wagon. We moved it over to the east a little bit, or excuse me, moved it over to the west a little bit. Tyler took off an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. Finally getting some fertilizer dropped off. And I'm actually almost caught up to the spreader now. So I think what I'm gonna do, get the air seeder reloaded, move the wagon and air seeder out of the way, jump in the 8100, go spread the rest of fertilizer, and yeah, jump back in this in a little bit. So. Got the air seeder parked where the next pass is, and this is kind of where the 8100 stopped. I think his last pass was right here. Oh, nope. I think that might be it right there. But anyways, the fertilizer truck just left, and yeah, gonna run this for a little bit. And Tyler and Dad are in the combine getting that going down at the bin site. Should have enough on to finish the rest of the field. And then as far as wheat seed goes, this is going to be cutting it close. I'm a little over half done, but there's not much left in the wagon. I think there might be another 70 some bushel left. So yeah, as I said multiple times in the past few videos talking about the 8100, rides so much nicer with these big floater tires. I may be able to just kind of cruise through the field at 8 miles an hour. It's a little rocky, like you're in a boat almost, but it's still smooth. You know, you're not hitting the bumps hard. I can't really go any much faster than this. I'm doing, yeah, just over 8 miles an hour. The GPS isn't very smart in this one, so it'll get really squiggly if I go any faster than this, but yeah. Well, that's all done. All right, well, I think this is going to be the last load up. I think this is all gonna fit on the air seeder. And yeah, it's gonna be cutting it close. Over 20 acres, I think, to go. So it's gonna be pretty right empty when I finish up here. Wagon's empty. I was really hoping for a full tank load. My rows are going to start getting a little bit shorter, but we're cutting it really close here, guys. I'm in the short rows now, or the rows are getting shorter because of the ditch here. It runs at an angle, but it's not looking good. I can see the shadow in the tank, and I'm going to guess I'm going to be about 2 passes short. Light just came on. Not good. I'll probably get turned around, jump out back, and try to level the pile out. I think the right side there is got a little more weed in it on that side than the left side there, so try to even out the tank there and stretch it out as far as I can to kind of guess how much more I need to go. I'll run it right empty. Made it to fill in this little triangle piece along the ditch, so all I have left is 2 little short rows on this end, and I'm very, very low on seed. This is so close. I'm gonna get out one more time and try to level everything out, and maybe I'll make it. If not, there is another wagon of seed down at the bin site. We'll have to just bring a couple 5-gallon buckets worth of seed to finish. Hopefully we don't have to do that though. Let's see, this is how much I have left. Just up to the road there, so I'm gonna have to spin around, do a half a drill's worth. I don't think I've ever been this close to running out of seed and finishing a farm this tight before. I'm gonna shut my one drill off, I think, and then I can get out whatever seed is left on this side. I can put over on the right side here. Oh, it's gonna be a ways away before I can do that. It might not even be worth me stopping. I'm still planting like a couple rows. Shut this drill off now. I gotta spin around, and there's like a little corner out by the road yet. For like 30 feet. I gotta fill in. But I think we made it. That was very, very close. I was for sure I was gonna run out. See this little sliver right there. Anyways, we're done. Cool. Hopefully my monitor was accurate, and I didn't miss anything there in the last little bit, but I think I got it all planned now, and yeah, we're done. Outside, I don't really need to clean out the grain tank too much, so that'll be nice. We're not too sure if we're gonna plant any more wheat or not yet. This might be it for the year, but we get this out again, I'm sure there'll be another video yet this fall. But we'll see how harvest and everything plays out this week. And yeah, that will kind of be the deciding factor. I don't think I could have gone another 100 feet, to be honest. But if you made it to the end of the video, guys, thanks for watching. And like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.